Hey guys, welcome back to more Persona 5, and in this episode, we're going to send the calling card to Madarame. But before we get to that, we also need to do some work to prepare for, well, our upcoming showdown, and you must be tired after today. Let's get some sleep. Heck yeah, dude. Man, I cannot imagine being the characters of this game. Think about it. They exert their body so much, and do such a demanding, like... Battling shadows isn't just physically demanding, it's also mentally draining, because the SP in this game is reflective of that. So to think that they just sleep for 8 hours and then go to school the next day, god, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, we need to raise some confidence, and oh, it's almost done. Let's see what Takemi's up to. The medicine is nearly completed. And there's something I wanted to test out. Could you come to the clinic, my little guinea pig? Alright, we're not really doing too much today, and since we got the Matador, we're gonna spend the day with Takemi. That would really help me out. I reached a milestone thanks to you. I'll be at the clinic. Oh, well, glad I could help out. I mean, now we know that, like, we're not just helping ourselves here by getting better medicine, but we're helping save someone, right? And that's it for today. Oh, and are you going home already? You have some time. Why don't you stay and enjoy an apple? I'd rather not. Might put me to sleep forever, and it's a gift from one of my elderly patients. Oh, that's nice. Hello, Dr. Takemi. Oh, hi. Oh, wait. Chief Oyamada. Uh-oh. There was a medical conference nearby, so thought I'd check up on you. Who's this? Doesn't look like a patient. Why don't I look like a patient? Do I have to have a smock on or something? He's a part-time staffer. I'm having him handle some miscellaneous tasks for me. Yeah, so screw you. So you have some business with me. Yeah, why are you here? I hear you stole one of my patients. A girl with bronchitis. She came here with her father. Bronchitis, you say? Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I had no intention of taking her from you. I certainly didn't encourage her to visit my clinic. Yeah, that's the truth. Now there's talk that the care at a university hospital is inferior to that of a general practitioner. Well, then get better at your job, nerd. I don't know. Original medicine. What you're doing here is simply absurd. You're right. I would have turned a blind eye if you just had rotten away out here in this little town. Yeah, but you didn't. So why the heck are you here? But this is your final warning. Shut this place down and resign your medical... What the... Dude! Yo, that's not right. Yo, get the heck out of here, man. Why are you harassing Takemi? She didn't do anything wrong. You just suck at your job. What did you say? Don't worry about it. Oh. You seem to be quite fond of her. Perhaps I should reveal this woman's true identity. Alright, I'm listening. She's a monster who tortured a patient with her unregulated medicine. Terrible, isn't it? She was a brave girl. Always smiling. Yeah, we already know all that.
What does this mean?
Was? Wait, what? She passed away. Oh my god. What? Are you serious? Perhaps you'll suffer the same fate, She is the plague after all. Oh my god. Don't lie to me. She still had some time. She was slowly recovering. Her condition couldn't have deteriorated that quickly. Oh my god. There's no way. Oh my god. Now, back to the reason why I'm here. Don't ever take another patient away from me again. You don't want to make me angry. Oh my gosh. No! Miwa-chan's dead.
No.
But she's all I've been working towards all this time. Oh my gosh. Curing her was my only... There's no way. Yeah, maybe he was lying to Takemi. You can't lose hope. Come on. Oh my gosh. She's devastated. What have I been doing all this time? What's even the point? Come on, you can't talk like that. Takemi, just take a break for today, alright? There's a chance she's still okay. Yeah, you're right. Good.
Sorry.
I feel better now. Thanks for your help, my little guinea pig. Yeah, no problem. I mean, You're not the best doctor, Takemi, but you're not the worst. You can't beat yourself up over this. God dang it.
Alright.
Why did he have to come here and say that? What did... Legitimately making me mad. I wish I hadn't shown you that side of me. Well, it happens to everybody, Takemi. Don't sweat it, alright? I think you're a great doctor. Sometimes. You're right. I guess it's fine once in a while. Yeah, it's okay to show weakness. Everyone does it. Go on home for today. We'll continue this another time. Alright. Sure hope she's gonna be okay, though. I mean, God. Just thinking about that, you work so hard for this goal and then find out that... I don't know, man. I mean, thinking rationally, if she still does develop the cure for it, that will help other people later down the line, even if it couldn't help Miwa, but still. Gosh, poor Takemi. Anyways, we can't just focus on one Confidant. I actually am missing the Hierophant and Chariot personas, so I need to return to the Velvet Room real quick and grab those. And I highly recommend, like, you get in a habit. This is what I do for my, like, just personal playthroughs of Persona. Make sure you have a checklist. Make sure, like, you have a list of all the Confidants you have not completed, or would later down the line need matching personas to advance further. Right now, we're mainly leveling Lovers, Death, Chariot, and Hierophant. I already have everything registered. Super. That is really good. So, we still have Lovers, so I'm gonna need... Wow, Regen? Regen's really cheap, actually. That's really good. But we need Bareth of the Hierophant. Don't know why it took me so long to find him. And Chariot, and then we should be good. Right now, it is a good idea, though, to just make sure you have enough money to fuse all the different Arcanas, minus a few. Don't really worry about the ones later down, like Star and Tower and Moon. Especially you don't need matching like Arcanas from Moon or Sun, since those are auto-advancing, so you don't gotta worry about that. But now that we got that out of the way, it's time to do a spend time event with Sojiro, because for whatever reason, he just does not want to open up. I do not know why. What's going on with him, man? It's like this is our third night of... Alright, we spent time, maybe our relationship will grow sooner. What the heck, dude? I've got to impress you with super high exam scores? I mean, that wouldn't hurt, but... You know what I mean. Actually, that doesn't affect your Confidant, but... It would make sense if it did, you know, but anyways, yeah. He's real proud of us. He's doing exactly as he said. Yada, yada, yada. I really hope we get to his... I'm liking how it's starting, but... Aw, come on. Who the dump is texting me? It could be this hour. I swear to God, if he texted me... Okay, good, it wasn't Mishima. He was gonna get chewed out and... Yo, there's a movie I gotta see! We haven't finished taking care of Madarame yet, but, you wanna take a breather? There's about a week left. Yeah, we should be fine. The Cake Night Rises. It's an action flick. What do you say? So this is why we went and got the Chariot Arcana persona, because sometimes your friends will make plans for Sunday, and they'll text you in the middle of the night. So if you accept these plans, you will get a bigger increase in the Confidant. However, you can't get the persona to get the matching to get the extra points prior. An action movie, huh? Sounds fun. We should go to bed. Yeah, probably. So our plans have been made for Sunday. This is the best way to get the points that you need for Ryuji right now. Now, I'm going to try and just tell you, like, up front what these dates are going to be and when we're going to take them. We're not going to do these every Sunday, but it's something to keep in mind. If you're trying to advance a Confidant, you might get a text at midnight and...
Sorry.
Crap, my bad. I was killing time at the convenience store, then... Do you realize how late it was? God, that's so Ryuji. But, yeah, let's check out this movie. Cake Night Rises, huh?
Do you want to know why I use pies? Cakes are too quick. You can't savor all the little taste sensations you see when forced to choose cake or pie. People show you their true taste. I am nothing like you. You're a psychopath who bakes for money.
Oh. So that's what they meant. For some reason, I didn't think that'd be a Batman reference, and everything about this movie is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, a little bit, but the protagonist's passion to fight for his friend. That really touched me. Cool. And now we're learning to be more compassionate from others. Thanks for the lesson, Cake Man. It'll always go down as one of the best movies. I actually really like Dark Knight Rises. Some people don't, though, but I liked it.
Actually,
Dang, I teared up a little bit. These revenge movies really make me feel, you know? I guess. How about you? These revenge movies make you feel... Well, that one made me feel kind of hungry, so yeah, they do.
right?
That kind of thing is what the fan thieves are doing, too. Dude, we're so sick of cool.
I'll be
Alright.
back for that.
Let's get going. It was fun kicking it with you today. Yeah, so you actually need to pick that option. The first option where we usually get points. If you pick the second, you'd be like, ah, come on, man. Like, some things like this are a little bit tricky for guide purposes, but if you've done everything that I just did, you will get the max amount of points you can get today with Ryuji. But we're not done yet. It's still Sunday, and that means smoothie time. Actually, come to think of it, are these even smoothies? I don't know. I guess they're just kind of like drinks. Someone described to me what these things were. It's basically just literally fruit juice, and I don't know. That just sounds kind of strange. And seafood, ugh. Omega-3 fatty acids to increase your knowledge. I mean, but at the same time, fruit and fish. I don't know, man. That is not a good combo. Then again, I guess technically tomatoes are a fruit, and I like fish sandwiches. All right, that doesn't matter. Why are we discussing culinary combinations? But yeah, we're healthy now, and we're smart, and we're cooler. But we're actually gonna spend the day with, or I guess the night in this scenario, with Yoshida, because, well, there ain't jack crap to do. Now, we are very close to the deadline for Madarame's heart, but don't worry, we can finish that up. And Yoshida, man, how you doing, brother? Your negotiation, like, lessons have been pretty great, actually, because, dang, I got a lot of money from just all the lessons, and I feel more confident while you're around. Aw, stop it. Didn't really read his dialogues. I'm pretty sure it's the same. And well then, let's get started. All right, sweet. You gonna teach me how to like bribe people for more money? It's not really bribing. And that you possesses free will. Does that mean that you can always do as you please? To make your decisions based simply on loss and gain is to act like a heartless machine. The reason so few people care about their fellow man is because so few have the energy to do so. Politicians have fallen short of our goal to change society. We need your support more than ever. That approach isn't going to work. You have to get the voters more excited. Who's this guy? Gonna completely lose the hearts and minds of the people. Again, what I'd like to say is... Space Councilman Mutsushita? That's a strange way to end the speech, and it's been so long since we last spoke. I'm gonna stop by, see how you're doing. Oh, you have a high schooler volunteering for you, huh? My, times have changed. Okay. Oh, he's a dietman. Do you know about the Kuramoto children? Yeah, he told me all about it, and how Yoshida kinda messed up. That was nearly 20 years ago. I'm impressed that you're so interested in politics. I was a member of the Kuramoto children as well. Yoshida and I joined the same year. I made an amazing career change, going from pro wrestler to a diet member. Wow, that's cool. I was elected easily, but I had no idea what I was doing. I realized I wasn't elected on my own merit when I failed to be re-elected for a second term. But you got re-elected eventually, right? That was true for the both of us.
No.
You made a great comeback, though. You're truly an inspiration. Man, Yoshida's like, he has a heart of gold. I love this guy, and as are you, old friend. Working harder than anyone on the campaign trail. Oh, there's no need for false praise to impress thee, boy. Stop. Yoshida's well informed about the inner working of politics, so I'm sure he'll be a great teacher. However, I suggest you only do as he says, and not as he does, if you want to become a diet member. Yeah. And what might that mean? You know what he means, Yoshida. I'm guessing he doesn't know. You really think you can win the election by being completely honest and making good arguments? You gotta secure votes, which are gonna be known as no good tour forever.
What?
Without honesty and good arguments, there can be no political justice! Yeah, you can still win, right? It's been a while since I heard one of your grandiose speeches. Oh, they're just messing around. Kotosu-kun, was it? Tell me, what about Yoshida here drew you in? It's actually a good question. I guess it's a lot of different things. Just kind of drawn to him for some reason. It's wise. Not revealing your thoughts can be the right decision at times. Yeah, that is pretty true, actually. Not even just in politics. Your dress matters quite directly for a young person. Seems you've been taught well.
Right.
I intend to teach him everything I know. That's what we agreed on. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a good teacher, but I don't know, this interaction's actually kind of cool. It's kind of rare that you see, like, just, you know, an old friend in a confidant. It's kind of nice to see his, you know, how he treats other people, too. By the way, how are things between you and old man Kuramoto? Still not on speaking terms. That doesn't sound good. There's something I'd like to get your opinion on, so I'll be in touch. Very well. Well, sounds like they're on good terms at least, and that reminds me. You may still distrust me because of what happened. The missing party funds. But I'm not the one who pointed the finger at you. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, that's kind of a good way to end on. Why do you have to mention that? I don't write a little sour. My apologies. That's all for today. Yeah, that's fine, man.
See you again.
You know, thanks, Yoshida. Dang. This one's actually shaping up to be pretty darn interesting, and a wrestler turned politician that just happens to be Japanese. I wonder if that's based on... I'll save that for later, I guess. Don't want to give too much away. Yo! We got a train seat! Heck yeah! Time to finish that book, and striking a pose of defiance with tobacco pipe in hand. He truly looked like a great thief. Oh, so I guess that explains Goemon's weapon of choice. Just a bladed pipe. God dang, I love that so much. And hey, we finished the book. Not bad, and today it should be the day. Yes, come on, give it to me. Give it. Yeah! Guts to rank 3. We are on a roll with our stats, and I was like totally wrong. I thought for sure it was gonna be Charm, but that's just the power of books, I guess. Also, talking to Takemi all the time doesn't hurt either. And speaking of Takemi, we're gonna be visiting her later on in this episode, and I've actually gotten into fishing lately. Although, it's just pond fishing from time to time. I don't think this is on... What the dumps have to do with anything, and I can't go sea fishing because I get seasick. So much of my dream of being a sailor. Could always be a sailor scout, Mr. Inoue. Alright, when people think of sailing the high seas, they tend to think of pirates, even though they're ruffians who plundered other ships in coastal settlements. For some reason, they've ended up being romanticized. Yeah, they're kind of jerks if you think about it. Now then, Curse. God.
What is the answer?
I was actually paying attention, man. And who was the pirate who said hid his treasure in a certain place just before he was executed? That's William Kidd, or Captain Kidd.
Very good.
Also, that's really debated upon and kind of just like a high tale. And yeah, Captain Kidd. Kidd was a merchant who had raised money from aristocrats. He should have been subduing pirates. But in order to turn his commission into profit, he ended up becoming a pirate himself. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that works sometimes. I wonder how Ryuji feels about this lesson. He probably didn't even get the same lesson. I just imagine him always walking like... You ever see those kids who just never seem to be in class? I think he's that, and the money he used for his exploits was essentially the aristocrats. He himself wasn't considered rich. Still, several novels were written based on his legend. People still look for his treasure. By the way, I've heard that there's an island in Kyushu where his treasure lies. Unlikely, because the Caribbean is not near to Japan, but yeah. Still value in letting other people know about it. The legend, that is. I don't know about you, I've never actually... I read Treasure Island like back in like 7th grade, which is a picaresque novel, but I actually like it. And, oh crap, 6 days. We better hustle, but maybe I reread it today, it'd be a little bit better. And speaking of reading, we should be doing that still, because even though we like finished the Goemon book, there's still more books, and we haven't talked to this character. I've actually been talking to a lot of the NPCs. We should get better about doing that, or me, because I'm the one playing the game. And what do you need? I'm busy covering the Mr. Kamoshida story. Girl, that is old news. You should probably move on. That's true, but I'm gonna write about it, so the same thing won't happen again. Well, that's not bad. But maybe I should have covered that artist Madarame instead. Everyone's talking about him. And they're really gonna be talking about him once we steal his art. But here's the problem. I don't know, like... Sure, there's the creepy girl down there, but, like... That's like the only 2 NPCs I think we've talked to. I'll probably like go ahead, play a bit, and find some of the funnier conversations. But for today, we actually need to return the book and get the last book based on our personas inside the library. So, at least for right now, you know, later on things will change. But yes, the novel about Arsène Lupin. Man, we've read them all. It's kind of crazy. I was like, man, why'd they give us so many at the beginning? It's going to take us forever, and now we're already here. Kind of crazy, and yes, the Great Thief. That's not all I want to do today. Before we send the calling card to Madarame, I kind of want to drop by Takemi's office real quick. Because now that we are rank 7 with her Confidant, she'll be able to sell us items at half price, which is insanely helpful. Yeah, she's saying it's like her day off because no one's here. What do you want? Girl, I want to buy something from you. And maybe for you later on. I mean, no, she's always like so down on it, man. Takemi.
I see.
Just want to help her. Anyways, we're going to buy the best item in the game. I know I said the bionutrients were the best item in the game. No, this is the best item in the game. SP Adhesive. This gives you a passive skill, Invigorate 3.
Okay.
Which is so helpful. Also, all our items are dirt cheap now because of the half discount. Now, that accessory will cost you an arm and a leg if you do not have rank 7 with her Confidant, but it is so worth it. The amount of SP recovery you get from just this one item is ridiculous. Now that we have this and we have the yen, just flat out buy it because of the discount, palaces are going to still be a little bit challenging, but much more manageable. Anyways, now that we got that taken care of, let's head to the hideout and get started.
Well then.
We can take him down. Yes. Yep. Today's the day we send it. Madarame is going to be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it, though. Are you sure you're okay with that? I've thought it over carefully, and I cannot think of a future in which he does not pay his dues. He has preyed not only on the art world, but on countless talents. So I humbly request your help. You got it, man. I mean, we're in this together.
Thanks.
I apologize for making you do this. Don't apologize. Not at all. We just didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke. If you're already determined to do it, there's nothing more for us to say. Yeah. Might as well start. If I recall, our next step is sending a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver. The way he says that. It's not about acting cool. The calling card is a way to trigger a change in his cognition. A change in cognition? That reminds me. You went through some trouble regarding that before. Ah, you must be talking about when we forced open that security gate in the courtyard. Yeah, when on stripped for you, quotation marks, and the palace is a cognitive world, so its ruler's cognition changes the topography. I think. Very nicely put, Lady Ann. You're absolutely correct. This will be a vital tactic from here forward.
May I get a word in?
Actually, may I ask a truly basic question? You continue to mention cognition quite readily, but why does this world form from materialized cognitions even exist to begin with? Don't tell me. Has it always existed? While we go about our daily lives completely oblivious?
No.
Honestly, I'm not sure. At the very least, I know it existed before the Kamoshida incident, but that's all. So it's a bit of a mystery. I see. Crap. Totally caught me off guard with that. Yeah, me too. It's kind of weird thinking there might be whole worlds we just don't know a dang thing about. Yeah, that's a lot to grasp. That thought ever cross your mind? Yeah, maybe once, I guess. Don't be so anxious. You don't even know anything about the city you live in. You got me there, Morgana. All that's important is that we know how to make use of that world and how to traverse it. Yeah, asking why it exists can come later, I guess, but anyway, now that we're fully prepared, it's time to send the calling card.
A calling card, huh? Will he take it seriously? He is famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
He'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
Wait, are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best.
You should do it then, Yusuke. Oh, make it really artistic and stuff.
No, it'll end with him figuring it out. He knows my drawing and writing styles all too well.
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card. Interesting. It shall become proof that the Phantom Thieves do exist.
It's decided then.
Great! All that's left is to make the treasure ours. You guys better come fully prepared.
And hope we can trust Ryuji to make a convincing calling card. If he screws this up, that would suck. And yo, try changing the chat icon. Looks the same to me. Maybe it's just for the group and doesn't show up in here. Well, take a look later. Alright, I guess I will. And it's the Phantom Thieves logo. How'd Yusuke draw up for us? Oh, really? Calling card turned out great because of him too. Well, I think it was that worry. Anyway, it's the first job of the Phantom Thieves. We really can't screw this up, okay? I know. Make sure Yusuke gets a lot of rest today, okay? Is Anne his mom? Well, see you tomorrow. Night. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, on. Yeah, let's prepare for tomorrow's mission. This one's gonna be a little bit on the tricky side, but yeah, we can't go outside. The only thing we can do is either spend time with Sojiro or head upstairs and craft some materials. Now, tonight is one night where we're going to be required to get 3 points in proficiency. I mentioned this briefly when we were introduced to the mechanic, and how do I get to stats? Oh yeah, okay, it is the X button. But proficiency can sometimes be hard to level, so today we're basically going to save scum to ensure that we get 3 points. So save before you start crafting for the best results. Let's hope this does it. I gotta say, this one is incredibly annoying because the corresponding cutscene right after, and okay, we did get it, sweet, is really long, so it's really hard to reset until you get 3 points in proficiency. But you don't have to do this every night, but specifically tonight, make sure you get 3 points. You'll thank me later, but now that's taken care of, let's head to sleep and see what happens when Madarame realizes they got a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Pardon me, sir. There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
We found this outside.
A letter?
It's, Sir Ichiriusai Madarame, a great sinner of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail. From the Phantom Thieves.
Whose doing is this?
We don't know! The same letter has been posted everywhere!
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recordings.
Remove these at once!
Of course.
What now?
It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Are you insinuating that this slander is true?
Of course not.
It's those damn brats doing, isn't it? Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they please until this exhibit is over.
Will that do?
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler, too.
The treasure should appear right about now.
You better enjoy the air of freedom while you still can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about that calling card. We'll show them. We're gonna surprise them all.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
We'll be counting on you, too.
You have no reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
course not. We'll do this.
Here we go. We're finally ready to steal Madarame's treasure. Everything's been said, and the atmosphere here seems significantly different. I mean, we did basically declare war on him by sending that car. Yeah, there's nothing to fear. And we got the route. We secured it, and we're ready to go. We'll take the treasure in style. Heck yeah. And in the next episode of Persona 5, it's time to destroy this palace once and for all. And next time, in Persona 5, the Phantom Thieves steal another heart. So see you guys then. Bye.